Ancio vobis gaudium magnum. Habemus Papam.
Pope Francis is Bergoglio, Cardinal Bergoglio from Buenos Aires, and I think he was not one of the leading contenders when people would talk about who they thought would be Pope, and that might explain some of the perplexity that you felt. But what I know about him is that he is really a voice for the voiceless and vulnerable. That's the message of our church. And I know that what you can say is when he talked about being from the end of the world in Argentina, what we're showing here is that we really are a worldwide church. We have this growth in the global south. To have finally a Latin American Pope is just wonderful.
Il dovere del conclave era di dare un vescovo a Roma. Sembra che i miei fratelli cardinali sono andati a prenderlo quasi alla fine del mondo, ma siamo qui.
One of the interesting things we saw here was that when Pope Francis came out, he knelt down, he asked for the crowd's blessing. We saw him pray along with the crowd, the Our Father, the Hail Mary, joining us all in those prayers that are so familiar to Catholics. It was a sign of humility. It was a sign that holiness is the most important thing here. It's so wonderful to see someone really focus on prayer like that, and that's essential to the new evangelization, which he also talked about.
Maria, piena de gracia, il Signore è con te.
Because what's really needed is prayer and holiness and reflection and service to the voiceless and vulnerable. And that's what Pope Francis stands for. I'm sure you probably know that St. Francis, God said to St. Francis, rebuild my church. And one of the wonderful things about Cardinal Bergoglio choosing the name Francis is that he's really pointing us toward this renewal.
Buonanotte e buon riposo.